The guy simply took off his shirt before work, but his boss got really curious. With her husband away on business, the wealthy lady promptly invited the young man in for a couple of drinks. Mowing the lawn or whatever wasn't the main issue, and with that, he started going after the guy. He even claimed he could save the guy a decade of trouble, which completely caught Mike off guard. Fresh in town, he'd never seen anything like it, and the guy kept pushing his buttons. He bolted out in a panic, and the woman was furious. As a wealthy lady, she'd never been treated like this before. She immediately called the matchmaker who introduced the guy, and while Kim kept apologizing, she wasn't having it. The guy has already shown up. He didn't get why the boss kept touching him while he was just there to mow the lawn. Seeing the guy acting so clueless and naive, Kim quickly told him to grab a calculator from the drawer. It's packed with a bunch of dashing young dudes. If you can meet any employer's demands at work, it's easy to make over $10,000 a month. But hearing Kim say this, the guy wasn't tempted. As a high schooler graduating in 2.5 years, how could he endure such humiliation? Without a word, he quit his job with Kim and turned to leave the room. Xiao Shuai, a new high school student, had just moved in, but on their very first day in the new house, Ms. Kim, the neighbor, warmly came over to say hi. He also brought homemade dishes he made himself. Seeing the new neighbor's thoughtfulness, the woman quickly invited Kim inside for a bit. However, the first thing Kim noticed upon entering was the handsome young guy. Hearing that Sam just finished transferring schools, looking for part-time gigs, she quickly mentioned owning an agency, inviting Xiao Shuai to join, assuring pay wasn't an issue. Spotting this opportunity, he hesitated at first. Available during school hours, he stumbled upon the fact that a classmate also worked for Jin, who mentioned she offered really generous pay. Hearing his classmate say that, Leo finally felt relieved. Staring at my empty wallet, right after school, Jay knocked on Kim's door without a word, and she instantly figured out his purpose. After quickly going over the job details with him, Jake quickly arrived at the first employer's house with the business card. But before he even started working, the rich lady began getting handsy with him. In a fit of anger, he rushed to find Kim and handed in his resignation. Unexpectedly, when he got home from school that evening, he found Jane already in his house. Before he could react, his mom quickly explained that Jin had sent him a car because of his great work, so he could travel further for jobs. Hearing this, Xiao Shuai sensed something off and was about to decline. Kim quickly advised him to focus on his job, or he might struggle to pay his car loan. I've been wanting to get a car for a while. So Jack had no choice but to follow Kim back to her place, grabbed the next client's card,